1-on-1. Two battles could go two different separate directions. A league might have their eye on one battle, and another league might got their eye on another battle. So the league say, yo, we want this battle right here to drop on our channel. Now we get on three-way. Four-way, two team captains, that league and Sue Surf. How much y'all got for it? Do all parties agree? All right, cool. Y'all can have that. If not, we just keep Midnight Madness. So, you know what I mean? That's what we building right now, big bro.
The patients are running the asylum.
Let's go.
Man, you hear me?
So
Hey,
Lloyd,
Banks, I got a question for you.
That's what that is. The fact that I'm even listening is just because I don't even know about this. What's this shit called right here?
Midnight Madness.
Nah, not that. This.
Oh, Twitter Spaces.
I know about this shit from seeing clips from y'all talking on YouTube.
Right.
That shit legendary.
That's fire, bro. So if like the fact that you just said that, like
I didn't even know this shit existed till
that
I
don't
started
prove
seeing.
that niggas need to be in the spaces expanding
if
their brands. I don't know what
that's
will.
literally what I was about to
Now
say.
that means
Royalty.
Twitter's got to cut the check.
If that does not prove my point,
A lot of niggas tapping in with the spaces.
right? If that
I
does
made
not,
my account just for this. Like I
yo,
didn't even have a Twitter.
multiple people in my DMs, like a few couple hundred, not even being funny. Like, yo, I made Twitter Spaces, like because y'all be in it. So I was just talking to Katie and shit that book out flights. She like, yo, you want funny motherfucker? I'm like, what happened? She like, I'm on literally what Banks said. I'm on YouTube listening to y'all go back and forth, and I had to make a Twitter space because I didn't know what the fuck that was. Like, we just like y'all just heard Lloyd Banks tell you that he found us through us. He didn't say, "Oh, I was on Surf Instagram." He didn't say, "I was on." I seen what Surf tweeted because we follow each other, so it's bigger than me clearly. Like, which is what I'm trying to show y'all. What I say every single day. You know what I mean? He didn't find y'all on no URL page or no RBE page or no KOT page. Y'all didn't even battle yet. Midnight Madness hasn't even started yet. He's knocking at the door like, oh, I'm just trying to see what this. Oh, this not open yet. He didn't even know the store wasn't open yet because of how popular it is right now. He found us on YouTube. All we have to do is
it's immediate content. It's like how you say sports. Like every morning I wake up, watch First Things First Take, Undisputed. That's kind of like what this is. You know, it's not a heavy production. It's not overthought. It's just like on spot. What happened yesterday? What happened this morning? You know what I'm saying?
It's Sue Sharp and Frax Kellerman up here.
Right. That's what I said. I told these motherfuckers, yo, between 10 teams and 80 people, this forum could literally stay open all day, 24 hours. We could cover 24 hours with 80 people.
And you teaching people at the same time.
I just want to give my nigga Banks his flowers because this shit still slap this day.
What's that?
Fuck you talking about? Yeah.
Shit, wait till they hear what we got, sir.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on,
Banks,
man.
I got a question for you, man.
I don't even like to get into the rap talk because I know how it be. Like it's like that shit. Like, you know what I mean, a nigga chilling. I'm chilling with Hard and this shit, and I don't want to talk about basketball. Like, I mean, I you know me, I'm a fan, nigga.
Nah, but
this nigga
is
got
real.
some of the best freestyles ever.
This is dope right here and shit. And while we just talking on the battle rap shit, you was in on a live, right? And I had said it in the comments like, I don't understand why it's not being talked about as much as it should be. What you've done, right?
Why what's being talked about?
Like to be 10 years in, right?
Right.
And sound just as good as when you started or better. Right.
I appreciate that
That's not an easy thing to do.
That gave me a
right?
little bit of chills. I ain't gonna lie. Like
you become. That's honor hearing that, sir. You the GOAT.
No, it's a fact.
The GOAT.
It's a fact. That shit is like, to watch somebody. I got similarities. You know what I'm saying? So to watch that and see people be so boisterous and negative and quick to Surf is an easy target because he talk a lot of shit.
Right.
But you gotta talk just as much as you was talking when he start doing what he doing.
Right.
The way you ended that year off, that shit is crazy. I'm in the crib going crazy.
Right.
Watching that shit.
Right. I appreciate that.
You see what I'm saying? Because
put a smile on my face.
You got a lot going on. You do music, you got all type of shit going on. So the lot to the lock in.
Not to cut you off, big bro. Like that's my biggest thing, and like that's the hardest, like, because again, like I genuinely feel like I'm straddling the fence, right? And Joe always, like, Joe, my fucking mentor. I grew up under Joe, and at one point it was the streets and rap. You feel me? At one point in my life, I had two decisions. Joe, like, yo, you got to pick rap or the streets. Joe, you got to pick rap or the streets. You got to pick rap or the streets. Something's gonna catch you up. You have to pick rap or the streets. I get shot. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, cool. You know what? Rap it is. You're absolutely right. You know what I mean? Whatever. So then you get in this situation, and now as I'm growing big in my career right now, it's like you got to choose rap or battle rap. You got to choose rap or battle rap. And the reason, like, it's almost like the culture and the consumers force you to choose because they won't respect that you damn near Bo Jackson. Like when you think about it, right? And it almost like me being born as a battle rapper, like technically, a nigga nominated for freshman at like them double XLs and all these, like I've been nominated for freshman XL of the year and all these different type of, because I'm doing something that's never been done before. I've yet to win the award. I know we got millions of fans in battle rap, but it's like it doesn't correlate over when it's time to rap. You get what I'm saying? Like for whatever reason it is, it's like when Surf got a song with Lloyd Banks, the whole culture isn't tweeting it as much as when Surf lose. When in reality, if Surf leave, we all leave. Like, you know what I mean? I always use like the Chief Keef drill music because it's like the easiest to explain, right? So it's like as far as labels with Keef, when drill music came out, whether he started or not, he was the face of it. One label signed him, all the other labels start looking in Chicago like, where's this shit at? Like, where's this sound at? You get what I'm saying? So it's like, if this motherfucker's closest to the roof and we push him out the roof, other people are gonna start looking like, oh wait, is rappers that battle rap? That's a thing. You get what I'm saying? And it's like it don't seem like the culture really understands that as much. Like the shit that I'm doing is like low key, like not even low key, like mid key, never done before. Like Lloyd Banks can't say, yo, nah, I charted on iTunes and I've battled some of the best professional battle rappers in the world. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's a profession now. It ain't like, when you was spitting, like I know you done ciphers with Kiss and not like that. You know what I mean? Respectfully. We've built battle rap to now where it's professional, to where Lloyd Banks and all these motherfuckers is watching this shit. So it's like I'll drop a tape and that bitch will be number 5 on iTunes for a week and a half straight. The battle rap culture won't talk about it at all while getting ready for Loaded Lux or while getting ready for, you get what I'm saying? And it don't make sense. I sold 5.5 million units in September. It's no battle rap blog about that. Ain't no battle rapper doing that. You know what I mean? So it's like you sit at home and, just being a businessman and creating and curating and stuff, you kind of be like, should I just say fuck battle rap and focus on music? Because, and genuinely right now, I'm one of the few people that, like, I have a following that's equally the same. It's people that walk up to me that have never seen me battle rap before. Like, yo, I love your music. I love your freestyles. You're one of the best rappers ever. And then there's niggas that walk up to me like, yo, man, I just seen that shit versus Twerk. That shit is crazy. But it make you feel like you got to choose. And I'm a rapper. So if I'm choose, I would always want to run away from battle rap and go to rap anyway. It just feel like musically you're appreciated more. If you get what I'm saying.
Yo, you know what's crazy? And I can ask this question because I know you heavy on sports too, right?
Right.
When Jordan walked away from the game, who made you comfortable saying, all right, the game is safe moving forward? When Kobe was on the tail end of his career, who made you safe about the NBA?
LeBron.
So when you push that to battle rap, that's the way I view it, right? Because I come from an era of watching from DVDs on, right? So certain people that, grab my ear, I pose that same question to y'all, right?
Right.
When Surf walks away, who fills that slot?
We just was talking about this like an hour. We literally was just talking about that an hour before you got here. And it's like somebody was like,
when Tay-Rock walks away, who fills that slot?
See, and you're using the same exact names I used. It's scary.
Right?
It's scary.
You know how you would have like a 2K cover, right? You get a 2K cover. It can have KD on it. It can have Jordan on it. It can have Shaq. It can have Kobe.
Right.
But at some point, you might not get those caliber of stars again. So you might end up getting a cover that has 3 all-stars on the cover.
Right.
I'm gonna go chess.
Right. Type shit.
You see what I'm saying? So this is going into a new generation. I'm saying from
Geechee.
my generation from watching it, you gotta
Right. Let
appreciate
them
the shit.
speak.
That's why it's nostalgic for me and me seeing it like, oh
Right.
shit. Cause I know for me, I'm
Because you
saying,
watch from Lux and Mook change
right.
into Hitman and Surf, change into Geechee and Twerk. Yeah, yeah,
You feel me?
yeah.
So coming
Right,
from that era, I'm saying, damn, who's battle rap gonna be safe with pushing on for the next 5 years? And then you
right,
got Surf coming, then you got Hitman coming, then you got, you know what I'm saying? So
right.
you gotta appreciate it, while it's happening in front of you. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's what really kind of like pushed me back. I'm not gonna lie. The reason I focused in, right, like the lock in that you talking about was genuinely, after the loss from Lux, and then like I just didn't take 40 serious. I'm like, yo, they hate me right now. I was never supposed to drop that battle, blah blah blah, whatever. And then I just sat down and I was just analyzing for a year, and I got to see it from a consumer standpoint. I never was a fan. Like I'm a fan of rapping, but I never was a fan of battle rap. So I never gave a fuck about what a fan feel because I never was a fan. I was always the rapper. You get what I'm saying? So now when I'm sitting down for a year and I'm watching this, I'm watching niggas rap and then stopping short early. And I'm at the edge of my seat. I'm like, oh, this nigga. You know what I mean? Or I got a favorite and he lose. Or, you know what I mean? Or I got a favorite and he wig it. I'm like, yeah, nigga, yeah. And like once I felt it like that, I was like, oh, this how they feel about me. You know what I mean? Type shit. And I was doing that on lower level battles with niggas that's not even on my tier. You know what I mean? And I was emotionally like tied in. I was emotionally like locked into the battles and shit like that, with from the analyst stage. And then like so I sat down. That sit down had me realize like, damn, these motherfuckers really expect something from me. It's not little rah-rah going to the like, back in school, just going to the cafeteria. I spit what I want, then I'm out. Like like a battle rap artist is a thing now. You know what I mean? So it's just like I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm just not gonna lose again. Because I genuinely feel better than everybody, not being funny. But at some point, battle rap made me obnoxious, like as far as like talent wise. After my first couple years, I'm like, I scratched my head. I'm like, damn, niggas really not, because it's not about win, lose, or draw. You know that, like it's not about win, lose, or draw. You done had some fire versus Kiss, to had some fire versus blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's about building my resume, my character, my brand. So I look around 5 6 years, and then I'm like, these niggas can't rap better than me, man. Like, what the fuck? Why am I trying so hard? And I genuinely just start slowing down, like not caring. Plus, the streets going on. So I'm out, so I'm sliding. I'm sliding. I write a little bit, slide, write a little bit outside, slide, trying to remember. And I just never took it serious.